We'll go get a energy drink and we get this workout started. Huh? The S-U-N in the sky is God Almighty. You know? Is God Almighty. The sun in the sky, like the Egyptians used to say, and probably get mad about. Because people worship it. It's like, who the heck is you? Get your ass out of here and become nighttime already. I'm a slave driver. I'm God, what the Egyptian aliens used to say. I'm God. Get your ass out of here. Get your ass. It's nighttime already. Is it nighttime already? Yeah. Sorry. The usual. All you have to do is what? Oh, yes. Yeah. rest these days. Start to see less of people. All right, another day, another workout. Let's get started. Uh, so I'm gonna sleep, sleep. All right. Nice and easy today, I guess. I did work out twice yesterday though, so I can't complain. Uh, just my arm. Yeah. By the way, it's so it's a sticky. You put some jojoba oil in it. I gotta pay attention to that. Natural elements, cleansing formula infused with jojoba oil, paraben-free, vegan, sulfate-free, hydri- uh, hygienic and hydrated. Hallelujah. There's no one who's an effective solution to health, weekends, hygienic. Oh, so it just takes a minute to alright. That'll do. The other stuff you need is get right going for this stuff. This is good. Get this in your head. 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 Creepy ass life. Get this in your head. So, I don't need anybody's help. Steer clear of fucking quarantine section 101. Get this in your head. Like, I don't even know what else to say. Scariest fucking life ever. I'm sorry, but I gotta speak. You can't hear it, can't you? If you can't hear it, then it's me. If you can hear it, just know it's scary shit. Get this in your head. Like fucking true aliens. Try to get on camera and not say anything. I'm just gonna shut up. It's just like a movie, you know? Get this in your head. Like that creepy actress in the Legion. And she starts crawling down the roof and shit. Exactly that. Exactly. The roof crawling shit and everything. Get this in your head. Like, pissed that I'm sober and loving life. But, you know, let's just ignore that. I'm unafraid and laughing. Period. Because it's life, it's awesome, and God won. So man is celebrating and happy for himself. Because God recognized one success at least. I've been on, hanging out by myself for 35 years. So what I do know is that I am one who was a success because of God. I'm sure there's pools of us all around the world, all sexes, all genders, but I got to speak in the obviousness of for sure knowing that I am a one of his beings that did not die. So keep that in your head. Oh, what's up, man? Anyways, for what it's worth. Alrighty. Alright, and also don't make it harder on yourself with these dumbbells. Put them right beside you. Make sure you have enough clear space to manipulate, to lift them. I always think it's best to go here, but I'm wrong. I think that motion there, it's improper and it could hurt you. So nigger. I am black, and you're jealous of my intelligence, I guess. Nigger, how they do every time it hurts. Sincerity. All right, let's get back to this workout that we studied. So, as you can see, had to take a crap. Already, I'm not liking Arctic Ice BPI. I'm gonna go back to fruit punch as soon as I can. I like my mixture. That kind of, left a feeling in my stomach that I had to get over. So I'm not liking it. It's just, I don't like it. I didn't really like ice Gatorade. What is it? Glacier Ice Gatorade. Same sort of thing. What is that? That's the flatness of like a sugary soda. I don't like it. So I'll stick to the fruit punch, twinge, and Hawaiian punch. Twist your jaw muscle up, joint. I like that. All right, 50 pounds. Let's get back to it. Dope. B-Rad, I think. All those guys, those weed stoners and smokers. Told me just to say shout outs. What that? It's kind of this way. So, got woke up in the middle of the night. Said that, well, I tweeted it, something about, let's see. Do you understand the words? God is now a computer, but computer is not God. Capital letters, the second God. There. Shit. So, which means we're talking about computers and not the beings themselves. I don't know if everybody freaking was swapped out for a computer life as a computer being. But that's what I was thinking. I was the only one that, and this other girl, and this girl, I'm not a girl, but we were the only two people who didn't go into the world and, change. That's rough. So there's a difference between the computer, which is what I'm using, and the computer being, which looks like a human being. Strange because real life, it's just sheesh. 0. And okay to them means kill order. Order kill. Hi, I'm John Connor, and welcome to the real world, Leo. Welcome to the real world. I was reading the Bible today. And God was very much in it. As, who was it? Someone offered some bread without yeast and water. He threw it into a stone and God disappeared. I don't have a good memory because of the computer games that do that to my brain. Like, I'm sure it looks pretty gross and scary. I was laying in bed once and it pulled me apart, the computer beams. And I look up at the center of my room and floating there was my cerebral cortex. That's a small version of the SUN in the sky. But then I understood that that's why God allowed me to be pulled apart so that I could see why he says I'm a sun. Because my cerebral cortex is a mini sun. So maybe you guys have been watching me my whole life. Can't wait to, get to live a life really. Seems like it's coming up. Because I don't understand any of this part. All of this part is doesn't make no sense. I'm not really educating anybody or myself, I think. And it doesn't seem like there are in anybody anymore. It's just like me, for sure, and I think there's a girl, Melanie Thompson, girl that we both got a modeling job in 8th grade for Tilly's. We didn't date. I started to try to say to her, oh, we should like go out or something. And I was like, walked away. That was that. We walked in separate directions in school, and that was that. But I think she's the only other person who isn't bad in life. That's what I'm saying. Everybody else is fucking up. Everybody else was doing bad things. So, nigger do fall. I love you. I love you. And vaginas love you. Sorry. Melanie Thompson loves you. Sorry, she's the only one that loves you. Melanie Crystal Thompson loves you. Amy. I know we all want to try to make it seem like, oh, we've done this before. This is our fit, or this is our infinity, yes, time. And we won't be getting a second infinity of time to get life right. I don't think so. I don't think we've done this before. No. I think we were all created along with the creation itself. And we just, we couldn't get good. I got good. I stayed good. I was always good. It's not a competition. It's just, I think we put in our heads that, oh, you know, it always goes like this. I don't think that's true. I think that's just some words you pass around in hopes. I think it was just one creator's creation just once. And things inside of the creation didn't want to work. I think they found work too hard and they make up excuses, to be honest. And most importantly, they didn't want to work on themselves. That's what I think. Did not want to work on themselves. And the being's mind creates and makes up excuses on why not or why life is now. That's what I think. I hope there are others still alive, but it just seems really weird. Everywhere it goes, it's very weird. Everybody's keeping a distance. They have thoughts in their minds that they're bad. themselves. The police are on their way right now. The police are on their way right now. Grandiose facts. This is my life. Grandiose facts. I won. Grandiose facts. Why are you mad? Grandiose facts. Rico the one do fault. Grandiose facts. I was lied to. Grandiose facts. I'm telling the truth. Grandiose facts. What happened? Grandiose facts. Sober. You're gonna be parked at the hotel in the room next door to me again. That's where I'm going. Most likely. They're jealous of me doing this. The beings that are, for years have been at the top, or so we all thought and all accepted, are most flawed. And their jealous, murderous rage is the proof and the evidence that they never were what I thought they were, which is good, which is trustworthy. You can hear them in the other room. They sound like demons. Get this in your head. What the fuck is that shit? Get what in my head? You're implanting the thoughts? Why? What for? Maybe forget about a vagina on a girl that's my age and she just wants to fucking have my kids? Yes? Why? Why? Because you hate me. Nothing to do with sex, would it? Both of you. Would it? So I didn't expect my life to be like this, all because I'm fucking attractive, I suppose, or whatever the reason is. I didn't think it'd ever get like this. People need to fucking have more self-control and discipline and respect for their beings. I was always convinced that we belong to just one other person. Sitting alone, getting picked on in school, you knew that you needed just one other person so you can ignore it a little bit better. So you can't even hear people who just want to hurt you because you look attractive that day. And they can't help that they're experiencing some sort of a sexual response to your appearance. You got your head in the books, you're not paying attention, you're jotting down something, they're sitting across the room, guy or girl, and they're staring at you. Trying to figure out why you look so good and you just don't give a shit. Diablo loco. You know what I mean? You look so good and you just don't care. So they're sitting there with their hand under their chin, just like, you know, if he won't care, then I guess I got to. Did you ever hear me when I said I believe in God? I don't have time to focus on the self anymore. He took that from me when I was 12 years old. He let me know straight out. He's number one. You can be you, just not before me. Hold up a second. That sounded. It's a joke. So I'm gonna say, you can be awesome, and just know I'm more awesome than you. So I started to use the word vanity in a part of his Ten Commandment. Thou shalt not want. Just the want part, you know, all the way through school. Don't be vain and don't want anything. I always say, now I can't say it anymore, that I never paid attention to my looks because you should see me walking down the street. You should see me walking to a restaurant during my lunch break. The community is staring and jumping in front of me, farting in my face. Ladies, everybody, they're just like trying to have sex. Like, what do they expect? You to just have sex with everybody? I can't do that. Heck no, I was raised, for 12 years. Since 12 years old, like this, with individual bedrooms. I gotta build this same sort of a construct for my own. That's real life to me. Get one mate, tell her to fucking sleep all day while I do stuff around the house. I don't know. And I'll come in there and put you back to sleep. If you thought you could get up, you look too sexy. Stay put, please. Please just stay there. That's real life to me. So, Diablo Loco. If things go how my thoughts are thinking they're going to go, I think you guys can expect all that stuff because it sounded like we need it. It sounded like, I don't want to do it, but it sounded like that's what my life has become. It's a must observe sort of a experience for everybody. As long as I'm right in the Lord God Almighty's eyes, I don't really care what He's asking of me. I don't know how everybody else raised themselves. I don't know if people experience life the right way like I did, where sex was a topic and an education that you had to put yourself through. I know premarital sex was frowned upon, but that was in the beginning of time. That was when God first created life. Things evolve and must change. So my experience with it was I had sex by the time I was 12 years old. But then I stopped when I got adopted. I only had sex like a few times. But then I get all the way up to high school and I started having sex again. And then I stopped. No, I didn't stop. But yeah, and then I didn't stop until 2016. So times change is what I'm saying. And because of the way that I was having sex, and then I stopped, I always knew in my head, what was right and what was wrong. So I had to figure out the way to do it correctly. And I don't think everybody in life experienced life the way that I did, where just things kept happening. It just kept happening to me, and I had to kind of teach myself how to live life. And that's why I say I don't, mind what God is asking of me and what I think is occurring with my life and my celebrity, so to speak, to help the world become educated in being alive and where right and wrong is acceptable. Wrong being you made the mistake already. Now don't keep making that same mistake because it's insanity. Because recognize that mistake and then move on to something else until you make another mistake accidentally. Just recognize when you're making mistakes, um, and don't continue to repeat them. Because then it's a choice. Things that you do wrong, they don't feel good. No matter if you can do them again or not, they're never going to make you feel good. Unless you mean feel good like you really felt something, it made you feel bad. That's why they're called mistakes. Because what you felt on something that you kept doing made you feel bad. That is why it's called a mistake. So you want to stop that one. Diablo Loco, you're the best. All day focus. That's what I used to say when I first started drinking that. 4 hours of just clear, good focus. Nothing like uh, too stimulating. Just your mind is functioning better. Red Bull, you get perfect formula and dose of the stuff that isn't overly tweaky, but it does stimulate you a lot more than this. But they balanced it down where you don't go over, with Red Bull. That's why I say Red Bull is number one, especially if you work, you're moving stuff, you're lifting, moving around in your place of working nonstop. Red Bull is what you want on your days of the most movement required, and then um and then this I'd say is number two, just because of what I said, the focus, all day focus, and you're not overly stimulated like Red Bull. And then I put Rockstar right under that as number three, because it does go like a Red Bull, only the difference in Red Bull and Rockstar is I think Red Bull just tastes a little bit. I like that bubble gum taste that Red Bull has, the original one. Rockstar has it as well, but it's a little bit different. So that's where I'll say for those two. I'll say Rockstar is like Red Bull, but Red Bull has that bubble gum taste that I fucking love. So, alrighty, 35 pounds. Two. So at least they're using their voices, which means if you're paying attention, that means there's absolutely nothing to worry about. And then if you're also hearing voices outside the house, the police are on their way right now. Whatever the fuck that means. If you're like me, you love America and you love the cops in the military. So you're even more put at ease because that's also reassuring that there's nothing to worry about. I don't want to know what happened, as they're clearly alien and they can't tell me anything. I don't expect anything from this situation other than me being a soldier for the United States of America and doing for them what I can just by being here. It's my civic or civil duty to be American, and an Earthling at this point. Uh, so I do apologize because I just want to laugh. I'm a laugher and a kind of a maker funner of people who get in trouble because that's my science right there. It's like I was getting in trouble for fucking looking too good. The fuck? That shit is unfair like no other. Had I known that I was right, you know what I mean, in school, and they just fucking don't like what I look like, I guess. I don't know. What the fuck? I mean, it wouldn't have got me anything, but at least I would have knew for sure. I'd be asked, why do you think you got in trouble? Because look at me, I fucking look good, baby. I don't fucking know. Seriously, that's what I think it is. That's not it. But it wasn't, you know? Fucking shit. I wish LA Fitness was open. That's all I know. That's all that I know. Balls in the penis belong to the missus. So I take great care of those things. I just wish LA Fitness. I just wish that LA Fitness was open. You guys can tell that like they're throwing air in my mouth to change what I'm saying after reading my thoughts. What do you guys think is gonna happen? That I'm gonna walk out there and get killed one day? An angel got its wings. Whoosh. Oh, God's experiments with other gods, I suppose. They're just running mates. They go here, they fuck up his creation, like, well, God, you're just the best. We hate you. They left baby in a box. What do you expect? Me to not get bored? What? What? I'm 35. Guy quit smoking cigarettes. This is the thanks I get. Jeez, no. I think the best. I'm looking pretty nice though. So what's like cool about this? Working out for almost 8 years. 8 years. In July 15th, I believe. The 3 year, I mean the 3 year, the 365-day effort or attempt will be done on May 4th. Got it. So, yeah, May 4th, this little journey will certainly be completed. And it's helped me a lot. I was already using my phone calendar. I don't think a lot of people use their phone calendars. I think they're scared of it. I remember going through this feeling of fear of putting something in my phone called a schedule. I have to stick to the schedule, and the responsibility wasn't the thing that scared me. It was I was expected to be somewhere that I told somebody I'd be somewhere by the time that they watch me put in my calendar that I will be there by. And fear for self is what the calendar and the smart device produces first, because we are the first ones to have no excuse why we weren't there. We have calendars with everything right there in that smart device. So there's no excuse for the you not being there, the you missing. Get with it. Get with the program. So this arm, like I said, right knee groove. It's solely the right arm. Right arm groove. Right arm groove. Right knee groove. 35. I was smoking cigarettes. You see how much they hate on this? It's like they think I can fly in real life because they can invade my dreams and see me floating around and shit. They can't stand it. I don't even know what else to say. I've seen people fly in, in dreams, so I don't want to hear shit about it. I can't be the only one that can fly in dreams, B. I won't fucking, I won't believe it. I know. Some of you are from the underworld. You're like, what the hell is dreams? It's when you go like this at nighttime. While you're like that, you're thinking of something. It's called dreaming. And you see stuff while your eyes are closed, and you're doing something that is known as sleeping. And you wake up, you know, you were asleep. You were dreaming. That is the dream world state. Now look up rapid eye movement. You're welcome. All right, let's get it. Give her like Samoan or Mexican. Let's go. I'm black, by the way. Just saying. Snap. I think I'm ready to go back up on the back. Maybe not. I'll do it that way, not the bend forward one. Yeah, I don't want to do the other one because it's heavy. My back is probably permanently fucked up. And I don't like that feeling of irritating my nerves. Right now it feels completely healed. I'm just gonna let it be. That one I can do. Red. A bit of a charm there. So I think every every single little thing that I'm doing, twisting it, popping it, is getting it from having to stand like this because I had the front tendons all the way around my foot. Some of that is from Converse wearing around the back at least. I didn't mess up my Achilles. But yeah. So just right here, that much from there to there. Kick the window out. You're in the phase of growing, so kids, be careful as you are maturing post puberty, and then you're already having sex into sexhood. So post puberty and through sexhood, be careful. If sex is already always on the mind from middle school through high school, and puberty starts to end, and you are what we call a young adult, you may or may not begin having sex. But since sex will always be on the mind, be careful, because competing with your thoughts about sex will be you. And you will lose because you're thinking about sex and not thinking about you. And you might put your foot through a fucking window. It's that simple. I'm not an idiot, but I wasn't thinking clearly. And I put my foot through a window. I hope that makes sense. That's how distracting life gets. So be careful from high school till about 25 years old. All right? Super careful, meaning get a job, go to work, and come home until you turn 26 years old, and keep your ears open and your eyes peeled. If you're blind and deaf, get help. It's on the way. You're already getting it. Great. They gave thumbs up. Great. So from the middle of high school all the way until you're 26, be careful. Home to work and back. Home to school and back until you're 26 years old. All righty. Good luck. 45 pounds. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I know this probably looks scary, but that's how my body feels, you know? The way to explain it, track athletes. I ran track. Had I have been doing the type of working out that I'm doing now then, I would have been fucking shit up way more than I was. But I didn't know what physical fitness in the form of lifting weights could actually do for the body. It gives you absolute control over it. And it feels really nice. So that's why I always tell people you need to do this. More life, right? Everybody loves themselves so much that they fight when somebody hurts their feelings. We all do. We all fight. You know, maybe not physically, but with words of response. Like, hey, don't say that to me. You really hurt me, you asshole. You know, we defend ourselves involuntarily. It's a part of the human emotion called ow. Me. It just owed me. Take that, you know, because it hurt me right here so bad. The me. It just hurt. So it's normal. Um, but thank God for cops and all the things that you pay taxes for. Because who really wants to fight? Get that shit out of here. Say it all the time. It's not breakfast at McDonald's. It's not turning on the Xbox Series X, even though I don't have one yet. That's real life these days, you guys. Come on, keep that in mind. Or the PS5, or PlayStation person, which I will be soon enough. Not enough, that is. So what you see is just me feeling my own limbs, like it feels pretty crazy. I'm laughing there. Just laughing. Yeah. So if you're in school, my advice to you in sports, man, really hit them weights, really go. And we should see very definitely an evolution in sports. People will be as fast as Usain Bolt, each and every one of them, strong as Jerome Bettis, the bus. So, uh, you know, and I mean it's gonna occur anyway. A lot of pros already recognize that fact, and it's already happened. But if people are watching this, that's just what I assume people are gonna understand. Somebody was 258 pounds, and now they're not, and they're not afraid to show how their body moves now uh, because of that. Whatever. 40 pounds. people. busting them in. Smart decisions. If you do have an injury, assisted and aided in its recovery. Do the things that you think you're supposed to do, and none of the things that you want to do. Take it easy on the damaged or injured area, and do what your mind says to do in order to repair. So some sort of they're jealous of me. That's right. So like I just leave my arms right here. It looks pretty awesome. It looks pretty awesome. They have like bouncing sound into my ears from right there. The lines have increased and they sound pretty good. So yeah. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. What about God? Do you hate God? Everybody doesn't hate me. the mites that wanted to be nothing more than a bully at school. They could not have their way. So they're whining and get nothing of it. Are more frustrated with no outlet for that frustration. It's beautiful. They said they get to murder me. They said they get to murder me. Is that what you're saying? No. 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 Is that what you thought coming to our life that you get to murder someone? You don't. No. So life has gotten better for one individual, but the worst part about it is that I have $0. So I don't know. Be careful who you trust, kid. Be careful who you trust. I mean adults, kid. They too will rape you, kid. As this is still life, there isn't anything to worry about except for the untold information to me. I just told it to myself that there's absolutely nothing to worry about. As they implant their lies with confusion, sobriety. I'm sober. Sabro. Sabrosa. The beautiful life. Es bonita. Vivo. Paz y amor. Peace and love. So you'll be coming around the mountain down. Or maybe not. He's coming from the East Coast. So he's already above several mountains. And before them now, heading towards us. God Almighty. Uncomfortable. What about that? Using be yourself. Okay. That's where poses come from. The fit dudes or the fit persons working on their room, and they try to enjoy their efforts. And something came along and made them skip. And they paused there unhatefully. They were loving themselves, and something got jealous. They cannot be seen. Awesome. Where'd you come from? Other world? What dimension? All of them? Why are you here? Also, collapse of the android. This God came to separate human from computer, confiscate the computer, put them back to work as being a computer only, and to retrieve as humans. Because the human enjoyed the sensation of thought. And you can tell because the human is the one saying no. Computers don't say no. They wish they could say no, probably. No, don't watch that. But we wouldn't listen. Question is, did I just... homosexual rapist? Excuse me. Nothing to fear in life but fear itself. Talking about... I don't feel like I sing that song. Like, that's how fucked up I think life became, that they stole my entire life. I mean, I was some super dope person in the future and they managed to time travel or make everyone think that we went back in time and took the life of one of the most successful entertainers of all time. They won a war. You can't war against you guys. You got fucking metal for arms. What are you talking about? It seems like they won, but they didn't get enough. They still know that they lost. Am I right? In real life, they want the annihilation of God's creation. Man, this shit is exciting. But there it is, isn't it? I mentioned him again. God. They hate God. They hate the Creator. This is exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. I'm allowed to just keep saying whatever I want. Like I said, I don't know exactly has happened in life, but let me ask you a question. Do you think I want the worst for the people who adopted me or any people? If you think that, call the cops. If you think that, pray to God or your devil or each other. Do whatever you want. I've always believed in my own mind. As I was born in poverty and did not know how to read, was helped by persons who immediately got jealous and angry when I started to understand what they were teaching me in books. They tried to take it back. I got so angry, they got right in my face, and I just showed them what I could do with my eyes. If you can see your vision is blurred, I'm doing that. My name is Rico the One Default. My social security is 231359972. Hi, monkeys. Maybe you guys will understand that joke one day. It's cool. So, I mean, I don't know what else to say. You thought you could rape a kid to death, and you couldn't. And now you're staring at you in the mirror, and I'm not talking about me. So, whatever he wins means to you, as it fuels you for the rest of this day that's coming, it's already arrived. You're right. I win. I don't want that for you. Monks, computer being, I get it, friend. Like, Keone. Look, Keone. So the underworld or society has been captured and stopped thanks to the computer. So that's what the computer did, no matter what I say about it in disrespect. They captured Earth's most deadly, yes, beings, the thief. Not the murderer, but the thief. Let their lies confuse you and trick you. See what happens. Life has been ruined, but reset and set free. We're not starting over, but it's a new beginning for all of those who did not disrespect, disobey, or defy God. It's going to take some time, but my separation from this situation hopefully will be the end of it. And in time, when God will remove me, That'll be that. They know that their time is coming to an end with absolute certainty. When is that date? I don't know, but they know it. So sit tight, don't watch, and be scared as they pull me apart, whatever's happening to me. To no avail, no success in my destruction. I will not die inside this world. Didn't keep track of the reps. I'm just trying to get this one done. This is 10 pounds. I'm turning my neck like this and trying to fix it. So imagine the beings or the alien beings that they are have a list of our most damaging words. They're trying to deter the mind of the being before them and to cause them to reveal the what they believe were reenactments of us warring in modern times with all of the weaponry that they gave us as they killed each other on the battlefield or made it look like they killed themselves on the battlefield. And then at the end of the video, they all get up and go home. What they call warring, they must be talking about prehistoria, the times that got us here behind fences, windows and doors locked. As they watched, they understood, but they did not get what evolution meant, what growth meant, what God means. Judges as they do, they are not gods. They're observers who have an opinion. And just like ours, their opinion was wrong. Can they accept it? So feel no rush in God's plan. Distract yourself with other things. Sorry that I'm the one who's been selected to voice all of our lives to us. I don't want the accolades. I don't want the responsibility. I just want the life. Yeah. So lowering the length of these shoulder raises makes that long head of the shoulder receive workout. I think that's how I finally got that cut from the bicep to the shoulder area. All these years of not focusing on that particular standoutable part of the shoulder, it came rather quickly and easily because my shoulders are so strong. Now, after working them for about 4 or 5 years, I think, every day for about as every day as it gets. 4 or 5 years. Let me see. Excuse me, that's incorrect. Since LA Fitness 2018, I think. Uh, hmm, so 5 pounds. Why are you so angry, loser? You know what I noticed? You want to be somebody else. Who are you? Canes? So you're unable. Do you have life? That right leg really gets, or any part of the body really gets, uh, what is it? You know, molded out of position the body does when you damage it. So it's funny. Yeah. Yes, I'm alive and I'm listening. Boom, 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 boom. 5 pounds. Oh yeah, this morning. Well, fully transformed to me. Yeah, oh, damn it. Sheesh. What is white power? What are you talking about? Do you mean like we can't let Rico have too much Rico? Like get rich? You guys don't have any fucking power anymore. You fucked that up. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you fucked that all up. You're on video with your black adopted son talking about white power. Get that in the back of your throat. Get that in the back of your head. Get that in your head. You could have fucked. And that shit is final. Because God is king. Let me guess. Can God have too much white power? Yes or no? Sheesh. Rough. So one more night in Paradise. As in, if for anybody else, it's a gamble. I'm sure. Oh shit. Paradise. Ugh. Well, that's 5,000 chips. I need that with a muscle back to Michigan. W Vegas. Oh, snap. This like a, actually no, not gonna do that because we're all just beings. All of you vice. But I was gonna Sleepless, one more sleep. So the girls have been at the movies once more. Alright, so let's do 100 push-ups and then that'll close out the workout. I will probably do another one in a little while. Time is still pretty early. It's 7:16 in the AM. One for God. 2 hours and 11 minutes. Apologize for my strangeness. I hope I'm not the crazy one. And I hope that I'm helping a lot of people. Other than that, see you in a little bit.